We're in the Trail Appliances kitchen. Trail Appliances celebrating its 50th anniversary. Brunch is on the menu this morning, and it's full of flavor and feel-good nutrition. Our friend and resident dietitian, Emily Mardell, is here with a delicious summer recipe. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, this already smells fantastic.
I know.
You do such a good job. What are we going to be making today?
We are making a cherry clafoutis. It is a classic French dish.
Okay.
Sounds super fancy, but I promise it's so easy to make. It's
Okay.
like a pancake meets flan meets some magic, I would say.
Okay.
And it's the perfect base for seasonal fruit, which are just like so epic right now.
Okay, sounds good. And seasonal being the cherries that we have here, the blueberries, the raspberries.
Absolutely.
How do we get started?
Well, we want to make a very quick batter, so I have 3 eggs in here. What I'm going to add to that is a little bit of brown sugar. Now, I just put in a couple tablespoons, nothing too sweet, but you can put it to your liking.
Okay.
A little bit of splash of vanilla goes a long way. And this is where I kind of switch up the classic recipe a little bit. So I like to add a little bit of almond flour. So what's unique about this, it has an egg base, obviously. So sometimes after a Saturday or Sunday morning workout, like this is like my recovery snack, believe it or
you
not.
get some good protein in there too.
So a little bit of almond flour for the essential fats, and also for, like I said, a little bit of a protein boost, and whatever like flour of choice you have at home as well. So a little bit of both of those. The exact proportions are on the website.
Okay.
There's no leavening agent or anything like that in there. And I would normally kind of take a little bit of a whisk to this right now. I'm going to add some evaporated milk. Again, your milk of your choice.
Oh.
And this is the batter. We are done. Literally going to...
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I would have the whisk, but when I was making these, it's over there, so bear with me. But whisk it together. It doesn't need to be too fluffy or anything. This is ultimately what it looks like. Now, this is where it gets exciting. Traditionally, it's made in cast iron, so I actually like to preheat it in my oven so that it's nice and hot. And then what you're going to do is you're going to add a little bit of butter to the pan, and then your fruit. So let's just imagine this is a hot pan, but for your safety and mine, it's not. I'm going to ask you just to layer in some fruit. So this is where you get to kind of be creative. Imagine, you know, you're having people over for brunch, whatever it might be. Kids love to kind of do this too because they get to kind of personalize it. I've pitted some cherries here too, so let those shine.
You've done all the hard work.
Yeah, these are amazing right now. Cherries in particular, they're so rich in flavonoids, particularly anthocyanins. Now, anthocyanins are also in red wine, in a lot of those, like, you know, like the color of your jacket, from aubergine to blue to red. These are packed with antioxidants that actually help reduce inflammation, that sort of thing. So it's great for recovery nutrition. It's great for muscle recovery. It's good for heart health, all those sorts of things. So when you're done with that, super simple batter, pour over.
So this is a very fancy name to the recipe,
I know.
but very simple.
I know. You can come up with a family name that is easier to say, but I promise it's just so beautiful. I like to kind of garnish them with a little bit of Greek yogurt as an example, and sometimes I have a couple right here. That's what you're smelling. Some powdered sugar. Never hurt anybody either, I would say. And they're just absolutely delicious. These are so warm, so comforting. And again, if you're hitting up the farmer's market or whatever it might be, grab some cherries, because that's like peak, you know, farm fresh fruit right now. And I don't know if you know this, but cherries are a natural source of melatonin too.
Really?
So, you know, for people that are trying to like get a little bit more melatonin and sleep support, tart cherries and even you know, some other foods can really help with that too. So
a lot packed into these little beautiful cherries then.
I know. So think like Sunday morning, workout, brunch, and then a nap. It's great.
Perfect. Well, I have to go do weather, but I might come back for one of these. They smell fantastic. Emily, you always do such an amazing job. Thank you so much for coming in this morning.
You're so welcome.
Thanks, Emily, again. For more information on Emily Mardell, you can find her at getjoyful.com. Definitely worth a visit.